Hello. I thought you might like to look at the weather today in jolly old London. This video is actually about the fake Pentagon UFO again. I've had some more thoughts about it, so I thought I'd add a second video to the series on that UFO. If you're not sure about what UFO I'm talking about, you can look at the other video on this playlist. And I'll put a link to it in the description and probably on the screen as well. But yes, this is the weather in London. It's not really settling because it's too warm, but still it's a nice change in London. We get a bit of snow in the winter occasionally for a day or so, and then it goes away again, and that's it. Usually that's typical. This is the second time this winter we've had a bit, so there you go. Now, the UFO, or what? Now, if you've seen the last video, and I suggest you do, or the thing that was in the New York Times and various other places, released by the To the Stars Academy of Arts and Science, with the claim that it's a UFO, that is, unidentified flying object, with the implication that it's an alien spacecraft. Supposedly declassified by the Department of Defense, which it probably is, a declassified DoD video, and showing some fuzzy object which the plane is apparently following, and you can see it locked in the centre of the image. It's a fighter plane following something, and it's infrared. Now, in the previous video, I was of the opinion that it was probably a fly on the lens or something stuck in the optics, because it was rock steady in the viewfinder, basically. Although commenters say no, it's target locked, that's why it's so solidly in the view. And they may be partly right. I think it's too steady for that, but that was my view at the time. The other problem with the video is that it's the audio, the supposed pilot and whoever he's talking to are not really using military jargon at all. And people don't take that too seriously, but you listen to any military video and they are all about bogies and Roger and port and starboard and knots and things of this sort. UAVs, acronyms all over the place, right? And this has none of that. It's street talk. So that was also something. But really it was the look of it that put me off. It made me think this has got to be fake. Now, I've been looking around, and I've seen some good discussion on it, actually, in certain places. I'm going to put a link to metabunk.org, who has a good discussion of this UFO. And there are a few points. I mean, some of the commenters pointed out that this is infrared, and going by what's shown on the screen, we're looking at something that is hot, which makes it kind of unlikely that it's a fly or something in the optics, unless the optics are damaged in some way. And also, I've observed on it there is some motion relative to the plane, the aircraft that is filming. So it probably is an external object. And so, rethinking it, I've come to the conclusion that it is another plane, probably a fighter plane, much like the one that is doing the filming, because I've seen on the internet videos that are of the heat flare from the engines of aircraft, and they look just like this, basically. especially if they're a few miles away and it's all zoomed in. And I think this video is a pretty conventional video of some other jet plane in the distance, and I think they've probably zoomed in the video a bit and maybe stabilised it a bit, and that maybe accounts for the rock steady appearance of the lock, the target lock. And well, the audio is still non-military personnel speaking. I don't think there can be any doubt about that when you listen to them. There's no professional jargon in there whatsoever. No military personnel, I think, would speak like that at all. They're trained to always use their particular specialist techno-speak. So it's been faked up, and that's a bit concerning because it's been released by the To the Stars Academy of Arts and Sciences, who are raising money. They're trying to get you to buy $5 shares from them. And looking at their website at the time of recording this, they've made about $2.5 million in investments. Partly off the back of this video, I suspect. A lot off the back of this video. And I mean, their goal looks very lofty, you know, explore strange phenomena, the boundaries of science and consciousness and stuff like this. That's great. Their goal is also entertainment, and it would appear their goal is also making money. And I'm sorry, but if they're such a great organisation, why are they releasing such a stupid video? This is in no way a real alien spacecraft video. It looks just like a video of jet fighter engines seen from some distance away on an infrared camera. You can look online and see other videos of it, of the similar sort of thing. Basically, this is what they look like. So there are weird videos. The Chilean UFO is most interesting, and there are others, but I think the one they've chosen to release is not a good example. And the fake audio, I'm sure it's fake audio, tells me that they are not the kind of company that I would want to invest in personally. Let's put it that way. If they're going to lie to me in their first offering, what am I going to expect from them in the future? So my view of the video is that it is still fake, but it's a genuine video, but it's the idea that it's an alien spacecraft is a fake idea from that. They faked the audio, and they may have zoomed in and stabilized the video as well, I don't know, and put the head-up display overlay over it. I don't know. Maybe that's actually what it looks like without them zooming in and stabilizing it. I don't know enough about military videos to be able to say, but it's a military video, I guess, and non-military audio. And it's just a conventional infrared shot of a fighter plane or something like that in the distance, in infrared, and all you can see basically is the heat flare of the engines, and that's what it looks like. So, comments? Do you agree? Do you disagree? I don't know. Looks like the snow is fading out. It was sleeting all morning, and it's turning back into sleet again, I think, maybe, here in London. Okay, well, I'll leave you to watch the weather for another few minutes if you like. It's up to you. And I'll say bye for now.